Yeah, just it's first training camp. You never really know what to expect, but just being to know the guys a little bit and be able to ask questions and feel comfortable doing that has been a big plus for me.
But you got such a big taste about it playing in the NHL last year. Is it a little bit different than walking in here and being completely unaware of how this all goes?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just being familiar with the systems and the way Blash likes guys to play, I think gives me a little step of some of the guys that haven't played at that level before. But at the same time, with new general manager and a lot of new management, new faces. You have to prove yourself every day.
Is it a little tense maybe with Steve around here? A couple of guys were saying yesterday just how much they know. I think it was Dylan that said it may be more of a serious environment than even just last year.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I wasn't here last year, so I can't really attest to that. But I think everyone's really focused and dialed in on making this team better and having a better season this year.
Taro, there's been a real emphasis with competing for jobs and such. Do you, with the skill set you have and what you showed in those 10 games, feel like you can make an argument maybe during a preseason for a spot in the top 6 or such?
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone here is competing for a job, and everyone's serious about it. But at the same time, we're looking out for each other, and that experience at the end of the season. I'm just not looking too much into it because it was the end of the season, but just trying to show my game and show them what I can do.
What did Prospects tournament do for you?
Just gave me confidence, and I got to know a lot of the other prospects a lot better. Just feeling comfortable with them on the ice and being able to talk with them. I think it's a huge positive for me being in the room and not feeling too tense or too nervous.
Who did you play with?
I played with a couple different guys, but Delano, Zadina, Lucas Savages. There's a bunch of different guys that sort of rolled through. But
with Zadina, I mean, do you see there if he can get open, there's a real skill set there for getting the puck in the net?
Yeah, he's definitely an elite talent, I think. But more than just shooting the puck, he showed in the Prospects tournament that he can make plays with the puck and can find guys and get assists too. So I think he's not just a one-dimensional player. He can do a lot more than I think people give him credit for.
Have you gotten your hands or at least seen your very first NHL rookie card?
I know my dad. He sent me a text the other day that he bought one, so I'll probably get to see it whenever he shows up here.
What do you make of that, man?
Just crazy, you never really expect that to happen when you're a kid collecting cards when you're growing up, and just sort of a surreal feeling.
What are the things you worked on most since the development camp?
Just skating and making sure my first couple strides are a lot better because everyone's a lot faster in this league, and doing a lot of shooting with Brandon Arado, one of the skills coaches. So those two things have been real positives for me this summer.
What kind of impression did Moritz Seider make on you in the Prospects? I know he played a lot.
Yeah, I know Mo pretty well now. We've been hanging out a lot, so he's an awesome guy, really good character guy, and I think you can tell he's going to be an unbelievable player in the league. So
he doesn't look like an 18-year-old on the ice. Do you think that's a fair assessment? He looks like has a much more mature game.
Yeah, for sure. He has a lot of confidence with the puck, and he's one of those D-men as a offensive-minded guy that you want to play with because he's not just going to be dumping the pucks and he's going to be making plays and looking for you. So I think that's what you want in a D-man, and it's really good to see him do things like that so young.
It looked like him playing you with FSU and football out there. Is that who you expect to be with during tomorrow's game?
I'm not really sure. They haven't really told me too much, but just trying to take every day in stride and just kind of build chemistry here and there and see what I can do out there.
If you are with FSU again, what was it like playing with him down the stretch last year, and how do you think your two games complement each other?
Yeah, and I think he's obviously an unbelievable player. Just kind of one of those guys you have to get the puck, and he can make something out of nothing. So in that way, it's easy to play with him, and I think I can find guys in open spaces and create chances for my teammates. So I think even with Phil Peel, he's the same. He's a really good player, and I've been really impressed with skating with him. So it's just been really good first 2 days for me.